The onion bhaji, guys. Onion bhaji is actually one of the most famous Indian snack in BIR industry. The starter. What can I say about this incredible snack? So you know what? Let me show you today how you can make onion bhajis at home. So the onion bhaji basically, guys, you know, if you go any restaurants like you will see outside base looks really nice, but when you start eating you see inside sometime, no, I'm not saying always, sometime the inside bit is not cooked properly. This is a very big problem. Sometimes you'll see too much ground flours added into the onion bhaji. That's why the onion bhaji is inside is not cooked properly. The outside is already cooked and it looks nicer from the outside, but the inside is so the outside is the inside is very important always. So that's why I'm going to show you today how you can make the onion bhaji perfectly without any hesitation. And also today I'm going to skip two of the ingredients, guys, for my personal reason, but you can add them, no problem. The garlic ginger paste, guys, I'm going to skip as well for myself. I don't like garlic ginger paste on the onion bhaji. And also the eggs is another thing, is ingredients as well, very important. I'm going to skip the egg as well because my wife doesn't like eggs on the onion bhaji. So that's it, guys, let's start it. Here I got 7 onions and 3 green chilies. But this is up to you guys how much heat you want. The green chili is actually good, gives nice flavor into the onion bhaji, so it's a must thing is. And I got 1 potato here and some lentils soaked in the water, about one cup and 1/3 cup, so 1 and 1/3 cup lentils. And here I got 7 onions. So I'm gonna show you first how you should cut your onion for the onion bhajis. So guys, the most important thing before you cut the onion, you have to cut the bottom bit and the front bit straight, and that side, the bottom bit, you have to cut a little bit deeper. You have to get rid of the whole, the bottom bit, the root. And also the outer part, some onions, when you peel them, you will see some onions outer part is a bit rough. If you put this outer part into your curry, it doesn't cook properly. Also for the onion bhaji I would recommend not to use the outer part. What you can do, instead of wasting it, you can make a gravy with the outer part, or you can make an onion paste. That is fine, but never put on onion bhaji or any chopped onion. When you do for the curries. So let's start, guys. I'm gonna cut, as you can see. And then you make them half. Then what you do basically, it can't be too finely sliced. It has to be a little bit thicker, not too thick, too much thick, not too thin. So let me show you. So let me show you the thickness, guys. I don't know if you can see. Let me show you. Look at the thickness of the onion. Not too thin, not too thick. So also let me put them into the bowl. So guys, before you cut it here, when you hold the half of the onion onto the chopping board, hold it like a bridge, using your thumb finger, index finger, your middle finger and the ring finger. apart from the pinky, the small finger. So what you do basically, you know, when you hold the onion, your finger is supposed to be like this, and then because when you cut them, look, your knife, not, I mean, touching your fingers, maybe touching here, but it's from the opposite side, so it's not a problem. That's absolutely fine. So before, I mean, when you start it, make sure that slightly slanted it, I mean, onto on the first two slice, and make sure it's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's a medium sliced. Let me show you another one. Look, this outer part of the onion, as you can see, is pretty rough. So I'm not going to use the outer part. So I'm going to do here. You can cut them in the middle, then you take the outer part, as you can see, and this one as well. So let me show you another one. Slightly, I mean, slanted it. Then you chop them, and always hold it like a bridge. And also another thing, guys, let me show you. Let me show you another one. Look, when you cut them here, obviously you hold it like a bridge here. Then you can cut it fast as well. Look. Now, what you do, look, just flush it again to the board, then you do the same. So I'm going to do all the onions like this, similar cut. Cut the onions already, as I showed you guys. Look at the thickness. Right. So now I'm going to cut the green chilies, guys. The green chilies has to be very thinly sliced. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to hold 3 of them together here, and use my knife and use your fingers, hold them tight. Then what you do, same. Guys, as I said, the green chili is actually, it's up to you how much heat you want. Or if you don't like green chilies, if you don't want any heat in your onion bhajis, you can skip them. So what you do, you just chop them until it's finely chopped. Right, as you can see, let me show you. I don't know if you can see, it's finely chopped. So that will be fine. If you can chop like this, that will be fine. I'm going to cut the potato. Potato, guys, you know what you do basically. First, you slice them, thinly sliced. Can't be too thick. So basically, what you do, you put them together. Then you slice them thinly. So like this. Okay, you're going to follow the knife. Right, now guys, I added the potato, as you can see. Now I'm going to add some coriander. I got some fresh coriander here, guys, about 1 handful of coriander. Coriander is actually very important for the onion bhaji. Try to add as much as possible. I'm not saying you can just add a whole bunch of coriander. Just add, at least a decent amount of coriander. So you hold them like this together, then hold it tight. If you hold them tight, yeah, let me show you. Wait, give me 1 second. Let me put them into this. You hold them tight, yeah. Put them all together. Then you hold them tight. Then what you do basically, same exactly like when you cut your onions. Put your fingers inside. Then put the fingers like this. Then you make sure the knife doesn't touch your nails or fingers. The bottom bit. As you can see. So now guys, I'm going to add all the spices. But before I add the spices, guys, look, I got here lentils. I'm going to blend them, but you know the lentils, guys, I soaked them for about an hour probably. So what lentil I'm using actually here, only just red lentils, normal red ones. But if you want to add any other lentils like mung dals or any other dals, then you can add as well. Alright guys, another thing I forgot to tell you, the onion, when you cut them and when you put it into a bowl, make sure the bowl is dry, and the onion, try to use the dry onion. If you wash them the water, dry them, then before you when you cut them, then dry the onion. Basically that has to be dry. The onion bhajis, the dough I'm gonna mix has to be dry. So now you might ask, I'm gonna blend this dal dry. So no, I'm gonna use about one fourth cup of water onto this. Then I'm going to blend it, because obviously you can't dry blend it. So I'm gonna add I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of water. I will see if it's if it's okay 1/4 cup of the water, then it's fine. Otherwise I'm gonna add a little bit more water if I need to. Then I'm gonna add a little bit more water. But first I'm gonna try with the 1/4 cup of water. There's 1 cup and 1/3 cup the lentils here. The onions here actually 7 to 8 onions, quite medium sized onions, not small. So I'm using 1 cup and 1/3 cup lentils, soaked them for 1 hour, and water I added 1/4 cup now. So I'm gonna try to blend it now. So if it's okay dry, it's blended 70%, then it's fine. Otherwise I'm gonna add a little bit more water. So let's see, guys. I'm gonna blend them now. Right guys, I just blended it, and the 1/4 cup of water was absolutely fine. As you can see, my dals are 70% blended. Some of them are holes, that's fine, absolutely fine, but it's mostly done, 70%. So I'm gonna use this, and look at that, it's dry. There's no water on it. So also guys, I mean I saw a lot of people adding the whole lentils into the onion bhaji. It shouldn't be. I mean I know there's lots of, I mean, different chefs, using different things, but I prefer blend it at least 60 to 70%, then add it into the onion bhaji. That's the authentic way to do the onion bhaji, guys. Because, I'm gonna add the spices first, then I'm going to add. By the end, I'm gonna add it. So let's put the onion, spices, guys. Also, another tips, guys. Another tips I got for you. If you make onion bhaji, if you have a plan to make onion bhaji, don't cut the onion 2-3 hours before or 3-4 hours before. Just cut the when you're gonna make the onion bhaji, just before about half an hour or 15 minutes. I mean, you have to do it straight away. Otherwise, the onions is released water. So the onion bhaji has to be made straight away after you cut the onion. Cut the onion, add the spices, mix it, then make it straight away. But don't just cut the onions and mix spices and mix all the spices and leave it into the fridge. Then you make it next day. No, the onion bhaji is not gonna. It's not gonna taste. The taste. I can't. Tell you, but you're gonna be struggle to make the onion bhajis to round balls, and also it's gonna release lots of water. The onions release a lot of water, trust me. So that's why I'm saying cut the onion just before you make the onion bhaji. Okay, so I'm gonna add the spices, guys. So I go here, as you know, my spice tray, the little spice tray. I go cumin powder, garam masala, coriander powder, turmeric powder, paprika powder. I got some food color as well. It's up to you. This is optional. If you don't like color, you can skip the color. But I'm gonna use the color today because as I'm doing Indian restaurant style, so I'm gonna add the color. So also, guys, also I'm gonna use fennel seeds. Right, guys. So first, I go onion, potato, and green chilies, and some fresh corianders. So the spices I'm gonna add it now, guys. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. I got half teaspoon, the spoon I'm using. So I'm gonna add salt to taste, guys. If you like less salt, then you can add less. Actually, I'm gonna use not 1 teaspoon, bit less than 1 teaspoon, guys. And now I'm going to add the spices, guys. Spice I'm going to add actually 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. I'm using half teaspoon spoon here, and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. Garam masala, half teaspoon. Adding 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. And the paprika powder, guys, we don't add paprika powder into our onion bhajis. So I actually add a little bit of paprika powder. But this is totally optional, guys. You don't have to, add it. So 1 teaspoon of paprika powder. You can add Kashmiri chili powder as well instead of color. But don't add extra hot chili powder, guys. It's gonna kill the taste of the thing. So let's add some fennel seeds, guys. This is very important for onion bhaji. Fennel seeds, as you can see. But if you don't like it, you can skip it. But there's another option, guys. If you don't like it, then you can skip it, guys. Or you can use one of these 5 seeds. The Panchpuron. Any one of these seeds, or 2-3 of seeds. Like Fenugreek seeds, mustard seeds, Nigella seeds, and the Kalanji. And also there's cumin seeds. You can use them. So I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds. A bit more as well. So I added everything, guys. So I'm using here gram flour, guys. I saw a lot of people adding plain flour or some other sort of flours, but to be honest, guys, the onion bhaji actually is authentic Indian snack, and that is supposed to be with the gram flour. But another thing, guys, I will do another onion bhaji recipe without using gram flour. Almost this, gram flour, guys, basically, you can add slowly, mix them, then add it slowly. If you see the consistency like is perfect, then you can just you don't have to, you can stop adding the gram flour. So I will actually add later when I'm gonna mix it. And then another thing, guys, I'm gonna add, I'm sorry, guys, the video is getting a bit longer, but I'm actually showing you guys step by step. That's why I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of fenugreek leaves. Then I'm going to add my lentils. All the lentils I'm going to add. Right, guys, so I'm going to mix them, but I haven't added the color yet. So the color, guys, I'm using Prima bright red color here, as you can see, and here I got orange color. Color is actually, guys, it's totally optional. It's up to you. If you don't, if you don't like color in your onion bhajis, guys, you can skip it if you don't like it. But I'm actually adding some color. So, guys, when I add the color, guys, I actually don't add one color. I mix them, then it comes a decent color. If you add just red, the onion bhaji will be just red. It's not gonna look nice. That's why I combine them with the orange and red. So I'm gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of red color. So the color, if I mix them, then it comes amber. I'm gonna add less than 1/4 teaspoon, not much. As you can see, I'm using 1/4 teaspoon here. I added less than half of 1/4 teaspoon. So let's mix the, guys. I'm gonna wash my hand. So now I'm going to mix it, guys. My hands are dried. So let's try it. I haven't added the gram flour yet. Let's see my spices is okay or not. First, everything mix it properly. Make sure all the onions are mixed with the spice and the lentils, guys. And also, when you mix them, guys, better to scrunch them. Now, guys, I think I'm going to add a little bit of gram flour, but before I add the gram flour, guys, I think I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. I think it does need some turmeric powder as well. I added 1 teaspoon before, but I think I need 1 teaspoon more turmeric powder. My wife's gonna help me to add it. 1 teaspoon of turmeric. First, I mix all the spices. Then I will add the gram flour slowly. If I need, I'll see how much I will need. Adding gram flour, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of gram flour first. So my wife will help me to give one tablespoon of gram flour. I added 2 tablespoons so far. Now I'll actually, let me see. Onion bhaji, if you try to make the bowl, and if it's okay, then I think I'll be fine with the 2 tablespoons probably. Yeah, I think, what? Because if you add too much gram flour, guys, when you make the onion bhaji, the inside bits will stay raw sometime, because you're gonna fry them in the deep oil. It's not gonna cook properly. But if you add less gram flour, then it's better. So let's start, guys. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some bowls first before I go to the cooker. So let's do it. Making the small that size bowls. As you know, the onion bhaji sizes. Also, guys, if you always check the salt. This very important thing for the onion bhajis. If the salt is not right, then the taste goes bland. What you can do is just make one first, then try it. Then if you see the salt is okay, then it's just it's fine. It doesn't need to be perfectly round. And also, guys, as you can see, the gram flour I added very less gram flour. I know a lot of you, I mean, will be surprised, but trust me, guys. If you add less gram flour, it doesn't. I mean, you know, some onion bhajis, yeah, you'll see outside bit is very nice. You'll look like, oh, it's very. I mean, it's gonna be very tasty and very nice. But trust me, you know, when when you're gonna eat it, I mean, try it, then you'll see the inside bit gonna be very. I mean, you know, the inside bit just you'll see just the gram flours, and it's not even cooked properly. So that's why I try to add less onion, less gram flour. But if you add more lentils, the onion bhaji is perfectly really nice. And also, guys, you know, when you make the bowl, yeah, don't press it too much. Otherwise, the inside onion is not going to be cooked properly. I already made some bowls, guys. So I'm going to fry them into the deep oil. So let's do it, guys. Let's go to the kitchen. Right, guys. Now I got here the oil. As you can see, I'm gonna deep fry the onion bhajis. So right, let's start it. Before I start it, guys, I'm not gonna. What you can do to check the onion, I mean the oil, if it's ready to be thingies. Right. So what you can do, you can add one onion, and if the onion comes on the top here, that means the oil is ready to be. I mean, ready for the fry. So I pour on a low medium heat. I think it is ready. Means the onion is on the top, so that means the onion is ready. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put the onion bhaji balls and slowly, no need to rush, guys. It's gonna be cooked slowly into the oil. And when you press them, guys, slowly, I mean softly, don't press it hard, otherwise the inside bit of the onion bhaji is not going to cook properly. Outside you can see, oh, it's very nice, but the main important part is actually the inside of the onion bhaji. It has to be deep fried, guys. Then I'm going to let them cook, then I'm going to turn them over. If you see that oil is, I mean, not too hot, then what you can do here, you can put the heat, I mean, high. I'm using one of these, guys. I'm gonna use, if you don't have, just use a spoon or fork, anything you can use it. Look at this, guys. As you can see, it's cooking perfectly. And the heat is on high, guys, still on high. My onion bhaji is done almost. It's almost done, guys, as you can see. But if you want to be well done, guys, you can make it well done. But I think this is perfectly cooked, guys. I'm gonna remove them from the oil now. Right, guys, my onion bhaji is done. As you can see, it's perfectly cooked, guys. Let me show you. Look, it's crispy. Let me show you the inside bit, guys. Look at that. The inside is perfectly cooked, as you can see. Let me show you another one. Look at that. It's perfectly cooked inside, even without eggs or garlic ginger paste. Guys, as I said, garlic ginger paste, I don't like garlic ginger paste on my onion bhaji, and also my wife doesn't like eggs on onion bhaji. That's why I skipped them. But this is obviously in restaurant we do, I mean, add garlic ginger paste, I mean, and also the eggs. I mean, you know, if you make with the 7-8 onions here, you can add half egg or a bit more than half. I mean, egg you can add. And also garlic ginger paste, you can add about 1 teaspoon. Right, make sure there's no water. So that's it, guys. You can enjoy with mean sauce or ketchup. You can enjoy the onion bhajis. It's perfectly cooked, guys. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and please like, comment and share. Also, if you have any question, guys, regarding this recipe, please leave a comment below, or any other recipes you can ask. And also, guys, we are also getting inquiries about the written recipes. We'll update the written recipes on all our videos, guys, very soon. Slowly, you'll get all of them. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. And I know it's very long, lengthy video, guys. I'm really sorry. I do apologize for that. So please subscribe and share, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.